Dave from Gas Angel here. This is a short video to explain how to top up your boiler pressure. First thing you need to do is find this pressure gauge. On a boiler, on a combi boiler or a system boiler, it'll normally be on the left hand side or in the bottom left hand corner here. Also, on a lot of boilers now it's digital, so you won't actually have a gauge that you can access, and it'll be on the front screen. Normally by pressing a button it'll indicate what the pressure is. You found your pressure gauge, now you need to find the fill loop. The fill loop will be one of two types, either an external fill loop like this, which will be joined between your cold water pipe and your return pipe normally. On these fill loops, you'll see that you've got a valve that you can open and shut, and then the other valve doesn't have one. That's because that's a non-return valve on your central heating side. That stops the central heating water coming the wrong way basically down this tube. So that's an external fill loop. Locate something that looks similar to that, and then you're in the right place. The other type is an internal fill loop. All new boilers now pretty much have an internal fill loop, which means it's built in. It's always on the right hand side underneath. So if you get your hand and you put it on the bottom of the boiler, underneath on the right hand side, look where your hand is, and that's generally where the fill loop's going to be. So on this boiler, it's an internal fill loop. As you can see, the two taps that we're talking about are both the same color, which helps identify it. So you open one, then the next one, and this itself is the loop. Okay, so you've got your pressure gauge, you know where your fill loop is, now how do you operate it? So I'll start with the external fill loop. On these external fill loops, you're either going to have one tap or you're going to have a tap on both sides. If it's a tap on both sides, the first thing you need to do, that is the open position, so you'll find it, when you look at it, it'll be in that position, the closed position. Imagine that's a wall and the water can't get past it, so that you know that's shut. Open one, and then the pressure starts to top up. Keep an eye on your gauge. If it's the one on this side as well, you also need to open that one. Open this one fully, and then the next one slowly to control the speed. That's an external one. The internal one is pretty much exactly the same. As you can see, two taps, both in the closed position. Open one fully, like that, and then open the next one slowly to control the speed. While that's topping up, you'll be able to hear the water running, the pressure gauge rising, and we're going to stop that on between 1 and 1.5. When we get there, go back to the shut position with that one, back to the shut position with that one, and you're good to go. Okay, so you've topped your pressure back up to between 1 and 1.5. Now you need to reset the boiler. Not all boilers will need resetting. Some will just start off on their own. But if you're still getting the error code, you find the reset. Okay, on this one it's a restart button. Sometimes it's got the word reset and you've got to hold the dial next to it for a few seconds until it reverts back to normal operation. This one, just press restart. But as you can see, it's corrected itself already okay. Okay, thanks for watching. If you do have any pressure related problems, by all means give us a call and we will do our best to rectify that for you. However, if you are on our Gas Angel cover customers on plan B or above, then you can get this covered for free.